Hi, I'm Patinator, and welcome back to this war of mine. And it's going pretty well, except for, well, Katya is apparently sick and Amelia is well. I usually cut off the video after we look at this, but it apparently re-rolls what's gonna happen, so I think last time Katya wasn't actually getting sick. But that's okay. We're on day 10. We have Katya, Boris, Marin, and the lawyer. Sad and tired. He has been killing a lot of people, but he's gonna do what he has to do. Severely wounded. Well, we're gonna get her some bandages, and we're gonna let her sleep for the day. Well, after we get her some food. She's gonna get the good stuff because she's sick. We are only as strong as our weakest member. Much like in a MOBA, one stupid plan is better than one stupid plan and a good plan. As long as you're doing it together, it's gonna end well. It's weird, you are bound to the stupidest member of your team. This snowstorm isn't letting up. By this time in one of my games, the snowstorm had subsided and we were actually pretty warm. The problem is that it's locking us out of a lot of areas, which isn't really a concern because we have a lot of food. Not a lot, but enough to make me feel comfortable. Okay, everyone is kind of sick. We may eventually think about investing in a... Where's Marin? There you go. We may consider investing in a herbal workshop. But not yet. Well, maybe. Let's figure out what we need. We can finally improve our home. This will let us build more barriers and possibly even reinforce our door so we can stay safe and secure the house. Excuse me. As always, our priorities are making sure that we have enough food and making sure that we are safe. Excellent. Katya has bargaining skills, which means we're gonna get good deals from this guy. Oh, the snow is gone. That's fantastic. That means we don't have to worry so much about the temperature. Oh, that's just fantastic. That is exactly what we need. And we have some stuff to trade for it. Hopefully we trade the worst axe. Yeah, no, I gotta show you more. How about some moonshine? Okay, how about a knife? We do have an extra one. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna be fine. You get bandaged up. Marin has finished upgrading our... This is what we need. We need more components again, but that's okay. Since the opportunity is here, we're going... I know I need that for an upgrade, but what do we get out of upgrading our metal workshop? Broken firearms, refill empty shell casings. Maybe if we're gonna go full Rambo, and that might happen just to make this more entertaining, both for the two people that are probably watching this at this moment, and myself, because I don't want to just keep playing it safe. Okay, I will kind of play it safe. Our goal for this season is to simply make it to the end, because while I've done it off camera, I'd love to have a successful run on camera. And you never know, I might fuck this up. That's always possible. You're going to give her bandages. We're going to put some more fuel here because it's still not that warm and I want people to stay healthy. I mention this a lot, but we want to only need to go out for one thing at a time. The more things we need to go out for, the more limited our movements will be. And the more limited our movements are, the more danger and the more risks we'll have to take. Are you sick? Slightly sick? Sick? You're actually sick, so we're going to give you medicine. Sorry. You're gonna sleep that off. You are... Okay, Boris is tired. We are not gonna let Amelia die of those wounds. Yes, your wound hurt so much, but you are a... More story. When the banks closed, my father opened the safe box and pulled out a small chest. Cheer up, girls, he said. We aren't broke yet. Then he went to the marketplace and brought back fresh peaches. He kept trading jewelry for food every day. We also received humanitarian aid just like everybody else. So it wasn't bad apart from the isolation, but Father wanted us to be safe. If that is a flow of consciousness thing, that kind of makes sense, but otherwise, kind of a disconnect there. His story. One day, a little boy brought his action figure with a broken arm. You can't glue that kind of plastic. Oh my! I said, this is serious. And his eye welled up and I had no heart to turn him down, so I just told him to return the next day. I fixed it, trade secret, and when he saw it, his smile lit up the whole room. I don't know what became of him, the toy I found in the street after all went to hell. I'm just gonna move on from that. Amelia is badly wounded and won't make it through without bandages. We just gave her some. What do we need? You're kind of happy about it. We still have our axe, our saw, and our shovel. We have weapons galore. Strongly considering making another bed so that everyone can sleep. But first, let's figure out what we need. Our traps have not paid off for it just yet. What do we need for you? Components. We just have enough wood, so we're gonna wait on our another bed. Someone's just gonna have to stay up. Let's check out what's on the radio. Classical masterpieces. Thank God it's getting warmer. Is that still the getting warmer message? What the hell? Yeah, it's getting warmer. And that's it. I was hoping that the radio thing would do more in this game, but apparently that's all it does. Not a lot of what you read on it seems to matter. You're still sad. I might have you drink, but not right now. The funny thing is we don't actually want it to get into combat, although he has the inventory space to start a fight and still bring back, I guess bring weapons to a fight. And still come back home. What we need right now is medicine. That's what we're gonna go out for next, along with components. How many components? Man, Boris. I mean, you're running pretty good for a guy with a busted foot, but... How many do we need for you, Mr. Door? See, it requires way more. I think it only required 24 for Madden. It's actually a huge deal. That's 2 inventory slots. That could be taken up by someone else. So we're gonna need at least 26. Let's end the day. Yeah, you know, just to be sure. You're still sad, but don't worry, we'll get you. You're gonna guard even though you're sick. You're tired, you're super tired, and wounded and shit. Well, you're not tired, but I'd rather have you go out. Scavenger, sleep in bed. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Oh good, since the shit has stopped, the shit storm, the snowstorm. Some meds, lots of parts. What do we need? We need medicine. This is risky. This will make us feel bad. We've been struggling with the lack of food by the homeless, huge amounts of materials, lots of weapons, lots of parts. It's safe, but there's no medicine. Does the supermarket have medicine? Yes, it does. It's dangerous, and we can't afford to have an empty night. In case all of this goes off, and I believe that is my phone. I hope that's not actually getting recorded. If it is, very sorry. I don't think there's gonna be that much trouble, but let's be sure. Let's bring our gun, and let's go have some fun. Annoyingly, you can't bring out bandages to the field and heal yourself while you're out, so you're just gonna have to be careful. Oh, that's alright. We're doing well. It says it was dangerous. I don't see any danger here except me. If the door is open, that's... No, it's not. So let's just... That's such a pretty name for such a pretty face. Oh. $1 to donuts. He's gonna attempt rape. That's exactly the thing I'm gonna expect about something here. You should expect from, you know, this kind of situation. Oh, hell no. Poor girl, I can give you food for a favor. Boris ain't having enough of any of this shit. Well, let's see if she says yes. If she says yes, it's her body. What am I gonna do about it? Man, that guy's well armored. Fuck off, bastard. Alright. I guess that makes us hero. That's an art. Is that a soldier? Shit. I hope they don't come and shoot up the place, the shelter, because... Okay, that feels good. But we're here for medicine and components. Focus, Pat. Focus, Pat. Just because... I feel like a big man. Oh, there's no one else out here. I'm not seeing any pings, so we should be fine. I expected that to turn out much worse. We don't need those because we can't refill our stars anyway. Oh, this feels good. Despite the music being all dramatic and shit, I think we did something good today, which is kill someone that won't make us feel as bad because he's a bad guy. I'm not even gonna get into the problems that come up with that that'll come up with from talking like that, but we're here and we want to find some meds before we leave. Well, that turned out nicely. I thought that would turn out much worse. We can afford to leave this and the tobacco because we don't have the tools required to actually use to actually make full use of those parts or those recipes, things, that thing that adds up to other things. Sometimes my brain just decides, no, you're gonna forget that word today. I don't have any head injuries to the best of my knowledge, but most people who do have concussions aren't sure of it because they're concussed. Oh, that's good. That's good food. Again, no shells, please. We'll bring more than enough of those components. Maybe some more wood. We are jacked up with weapons and shit. Oh, baby. Where does that went well. Okay. Yeah, hey, let's go find that did we find medicine? And I just didn't notice? No medicine. I don't see any movement, Pink, so I feel fairly confident about just running around. Not a material. Did I bring a shovel? How very fortunate. We're gonna have to dig through that to prepare for another excursion here. Not right now. It's in here, not right now. We need that medicine. We need those bandages. I was promised bandages. This is very careless, but I feel like we can take on anything at this moment. Okay, let's you take a deep breath and let's calm down. Because just because we did well there doesn't mean that Boris is fucking invincible. Although that's what we're looking for. Boris is invincible. At least if you watched GoldenEye. The most memorable Bond movie to me, because that's one of the first ones I watched. Very good. Pierce Brosnan and that guy that always dies played Ned Stark. Shit, I should know this. That's gonna bother me. He played Trevelyan. Also introduced a lot of 90s kids to the word Yanis and being two-faced, although that didn't really catch on. It caught on to me. In that I remembered it and never really used it in a practical sense. Okay, Boris. Oh, you have a crowbar and you're a big man. That should work out. Do I have a crowbar? No, I fucking don't have a crowbar. Joke's on me. Med ingredients, we don't have the facilities for that. I forgot my crowbar. I feel like such a tool. Which is bad because the medicine's probably back there. The real medicine. Anyway. That was good. This could have gone way worse. But apparently if you shoot someone in the back, you're pretty much winning. Discretion is indeed the better part of valor. And if you're the winner, you get to write history. Right? That's how the saying goes. Anyway. Danger, do not touch unexploded ammunition. Any weapons, ammunition, or equipment left behind are unexploded. Maybe will be trapped. Do not touch anything. Do not risk severe injury or death. Report any such violence to the nearest army outpost. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna touch them. Is there an exit here? Good. That means if we do somehow get ourselves caught out, that's still not enough, I think. I don't want to leave the booze. What can we leave behind? You. Not leaving the medicine behind. Come on. Okay, I guess that's all we can access right now. We're running out of time. Let's just take out this very nice haul that we have. Hope that we haven't been raided to shit. Ooh. That wasn't called for. This is clearly accessible. You didn't have to do that, man, but good on you. Boris is back. No raids, no raids. Come on, I left you guys with a knife. I probably should have left it with more, and now I can. Oh, that's fantastic. Whole days have passed. This is a relatively easy run so far. This is actually an exceptionally easy run. No real challenges. Someone tried to rob us. It was a band of hardened robbers, but we managed to fend them off. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. Nothing happened, basically. They said that we were fucking awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have to go on a food run. You're sick, slightly sick. Take some medicine. You're hungry and content. You killed the bad guy. If you kill the right people, it's totally okay. That's the message. That's the take. You're not even hungry. You're a fucking tank, you motherfucker. Oh, the poor thing is alright. She ain't getting raped for food. You bet your sweet bippy that's you had a headache? Marin, I need you. Slightly sick, you're gonna take more medicine. You're still wounded, so you're gonna lie down. That's a dog again. Consider it ambience. It's actually pretty late while I'm recording this, so I don't know what's really pissing that dog off. That would be Sherlock from the tone of the voice. He is a very stupid dog. I love him to bits. I wouldn't trade him for anything. Alright, let's make a reinforced door. Oh, we did stand up against the military. I assure you, Katya, that was completely accidental. But the point is, yeah, it's a pretty stupid dog. You used to live in a house that had an L-shaped stairs beside the cooking area. And one time we just wandered up the stairs and, you know, my grandmother was cooking and suddenly she was like, what's burning? It smells like burning hair. Naturally, it was because what she was cooking smelled pretty good. Sherlock decided, I'm gonna sniff around it. Fire be damned. You're not my supervisor. You can't tell me not to sniff around there. Hey, who the hell? We can send Katya out if they do need help. Anyway, you know, the part of his his face whiskers were burned up a little. Which is funny because both sides were burned up. So he sniffed one side and then decided, no, maybe putting the other side of my face on it will help. It did not. Shady looking types. Yeah, sure, Katya, you seem expendable. Not a good word to use, but we'll send Katya out, make her feel good, make everyone feel good. Although we wouldn't be in this situation if we hadn't fucked up those people at that abandoned shelter. That's not perfect, but we're gonna live. You do have the shivers. It's weird. I thought that was inside. Anyway. Temperature's all nice and cozy. Myron is gonna sleep because there's nothing else to build. Do we have a crowbar? No, we fucking don't have a crowbar. Did I drop it? Go make a crowbar, buddy. We need one. Strong, but wow, he's completely fine now. I think this is it. Once you survive the first wave of stupidity, and you know no one's sad or nothing, you'll be fine. Boris is completely fine. We don't have enough for a crowbar. Can't say I'm happy about that, but weirdly enough, we need materials again. We're gonna go back to the supermarket, I think. There's no reason to wander off when we don't need to. Actually, no, we won't, because we don't have a crowbar to open up that other thing. So let's end our day and see where we go. Ooh, hospital. And then we don't have to rob that shit right now. Some materials and weapons, some food, huge amounts of weapons. If you make it to day 24 and everything is all well, we're gonna send someone in there to clean that shit out. The school was damaged by mortar shells, no classes held for a long time. Recently, a group of rebel militiamen moved into the abandoned building. They might be willing to trade with us. Medicine. Oh, that hotel. That fucking hotel. I want medicine. We may have to make our own medicine. That's shocking. But we do. We'll be fine. We'll just go to the squat, get our materials. I don't think there are fights there, but again, better safe than sorry. So let's bring our shotgun. We're gonna bring all our ammo. Because if you leave it at home, they usually end up using 5 or 6 shots. And right now, we don't have a way to... This isn't... I don't think... Maybe I'm remembering a different place, but this isn't how I remember this area. This isn't how I remember it at all. That's okay. Boris can't run, but he is super well... He is armed to the tits. He's like a Russian Ash Williams. Or whatever the name is of that guy in Evil Dead. Shop smart, shop as smart. We have the components, the pieces. We don't need the sugar because we're not getting into the booze industry just yet. Or ever. Now let's see what else is in here. Now that we filled our pack with the minimum and enough to make it at least seem worth. This looks really familiar. Enough to make it seem all worth it. We can now just wander around, see what else we can find. That's a broken toilet. I don't hear any sounds. I don't hear nothing. Is there anyone here? Yeah, usually the best items are gated behind stuff. So you're gonna want to upgrade your metal workshop as soon as possible. Because it'll give you access to shit like saw blades and axes. I never really needed to upgrade past that point. Because it was is that a corpse? That is indeed a corpse. Well, you know, that is to be expected. No, you know what? I'm gonna take the wood. We don't need you as much. Bring more wood. We're primarily looking for medicine. Shit. I don't even remember if this place is supposed to have medicine or just materials, and I'm just assuming that there's medicine somewhere. Cigarettes for you. 'Cause you're my man. I think this place just has materials and shit, and I just completely zoned out on it. And we don't even have to be here. Because I assume that things will be okay. What's the note say? Dearest Masha, I found shelter among the homeless. I am no longer a teacher and artist, I am one of them now. There's not much food, so some of my friends already left us. But do not be worried, I too will seek more appropriate refuge as soon as I finish my painting. That's a really bad rendition of Whistler's Mother, except there's no mother and you're dead. Is that a person? A metaphor of some sort, I believe. Who are you? Who are you? I don't think you're a threat. You're not walking around. Oh, hello. I don't have food. Wait, when did I get that crowbar? I do have a crowbar. I just zoned out on it. Shit. No, buddy, we're gonna get to you. We're gonna get around to you. We just... Yeah, we're gonna get around to you. When we have a surplus of food, then you will have my permission to eat. I don't have food. Yeah, sure, if I need more materials. Stop following me. You're creepy. And hungry. I guess you're just hungry. You don't really want anything. There's nothing here except we can use them as a last-ditch effort to make our guys feel good about themselves. Just in case things go south. But I don't think they will. I actually think we're gonna be fine. No, don't crash on me. Day 12, and we're still doing pretty fine. Exceptionally well. Even our chandelier looks great. We're not even getting attacked anymore. I think we're in the clear. I think we just need to sustain our food. Hungry. Hungry. Wounded but recovering, and now you're gonna eat. Okay, we will need food again. So we're gonna go back to the supermarket because we have a crowbar. Still hungry, you're tired. Go to sleep. You eat too. Vegetables are... oh, that's great. We just paid out. And that's why you can only build 2 of those things. Aside from, putting like 12 traps in one area doesn't make sense in terms of how much food you can get. But the point is, this breaks the game. Wide fucking open. And now everyone has food. And now we might even have time to go to that bum and give him some. He's not a bum. He's stuck there in a, dangerous situation. He doesn't want to go out and get himself in trouble. It's not a bad idea. Just keep your fucking head down. Okay, you are still wounded, Miss Lawyer Lady. No one is sick anymore. We don't even need the bloody heater anymore, but... I don't know, you take a seat or something. You, Mr. Handyman, let's see what you can build. I'm very tempted, that's about to break anyway. I'm very tempted to make a herbal garden, funny because what else are we gonna do? We're doing fine. I don't think we're even gonna get I think the maximum number of people in a single shelter is 4. Because after that, I guess it's just too many people and the sense of danger is gone because you have a lot of people. Okay. It's breathing hard. We don't have enough for a garden, but we have enough for a bed, which I will make carelessly. Because always be improving. Don't sit on your laurels. And if it comes to a point where we need everyone to rest for one reason or another, at least the bed will be there. At least the option to have everyone can rest throughout the day will be there. We haven't had our outbreak of crime event, which is the only thing that really worries me. That will inspire me to put up another gun, to leave ammo at home. Sorry, or to leave a second knife at home. Then we're pretty much set, unless RNG decides to fuck us over, which is entirely possible. I'm not his supervisor. He can do what he wants. I'm not his real dad. I'm a dad of nobody. One day, Luca fell ill with the runs. Turned out he drank water from... What? Was this during the war? Because your kid is a moron. Okay, I'm sorry. Kids will be kids. I used to play in pond scum and thought it was okay, but now I know better and I've lost my sense of adventure. That's how that shit works. I don't think we're gonna get a visitor. We ate something. You don't have to be happy. You just have to be still hungry. We're going back to the supermarket. It's very boring, but it's also very safe. And all we want to do right now, you're gonna guard. And all we want to do right now is succeed. You are gonna bring... Fuck, I forgot to make a saw blade. You're gonna bring the crowbar, you're gonna bring the axe, you're gonna bring that, and you're gonna bring your trusty fucking shotgun. I don't mind... The rifle's probably a good weapon, but I'm never gonna engage at range. Hey lady, what's up? I'm a hero, don't you know? Oh, I fucking heard about that soldier. I served him up a nice meal, a hamburger with a side of knife. The side is his ribs. And it wasn't a knife, it was a shotgun. Basically, I murdered that motherfucker. I wonder why you don't have the option to become cannibals here. Maybe I just haven't starved the shit out of everyone enough. Stop talking to me, lady. What do you want? Can't you see that I'm breaking into shit? We'll take it. But that's not a priority. A priority is food. Unimportant, but good for future reference. Well, you know, perverts would probably want to think of what would have happened if he hadn't been stopped. But it's just thinking, you're not doing it. There's a real separation between thought and action, and if there isn't, you can get arrested for the things you think. I'm pretty sure people aren't going to be happy about that. We think a lot of horrible things throughout the course of a day. You know, you just think those things. You don't say them out loud or act on them, but you think them. A lot of things are racist. But we're not gonna get into that. I'm gonna keep it clean. Sort of. Very dramatic music for what's going on here, which is basically a homeless person talking to us and us ignoring them. Food! Oh yes, fantastic. Let's get more basic components out of the way, and maybe we'll even turn someone into a Johnny guitar way back at home, because shit, this is going well. Yeah, maybe I'll do something stupid next. You know, in the next night, or maybe in the next episode, because this is now 2 episodes that no one has died in. I suppose I should be happy. But it's not stressful. Doing things intelligently is not what people do in stressful situations. So we're gonna bring out the stress, bring out the fun. I've been told that you shouldn't have that many bullets, but I do. I have so many. I have so many guns. Lady. Yeah, you got the message. You're creeping me out, lady. I feel like you're just gonna suddenly backstab me. I hope that if they do make an expansion to this, which would be an act of irony, I guess. Whoa, it was open. Which would be a huge act of irony, I guess, is that I want people to be more unpredictable. Any level of randomization, the more random a game is, the more difficult it is for the player. This is true in tabletop games, and it's certainly true in video games as well. And I want these random NPCs to lie to me, to just suddenly pull a gun out on me. But you know, there also needs to be a way to figure that out. For the most part, sometimes it's just a psychopath that decides to shoot you in the back. Make me afraid to take action, because that's what's not here anymore. There's no fear. There's no fear that someone might die or doing too well, and it's not even halfway through the game. And our food stuff is paying out. Like, oh my god. That's paying out. Parents, get your food. Well, Boris, get the food. You refill that trap. I was supposed to end the video, but it's going to be awkward to end the video in the middle of it after I gave orders, so we're just going to go on with another night. Everyone seems fine. You're still wounded. We should get you some bandages or something. Refill the traps. I don't even mind using meat to make more meat. I suspect it might even be better, because I don't know, the way it rolls. I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty here, but it is not coupled with a lot of fear. I know how this is probably gonna turn out. Let's get some more food. I was once in a flood. Well, not once in a flood, but that's how those stories go. Because I've been more than one flood. And my father he just started laughing at the flood. It was everywhere. Like, we had to flip the switches because it soaked up all the sockets and we'd be electrocuted, which would be very unfortunate. I hear that doesn't help you live, being electrocuted. But the point is, I started laughing because what are you gonna do? Get mad about it? Just laugh at it. Maybe I'll have something you like. You trade, maybe you'll find something interesting. Hey, Katya. Boris is gonna sleep because he's apparently gonna go out again. Marin is going to build an herbal garden so we can make ourselves self-sufficient in terms of medicine. Wait, did Katya do that thing? Do we need anything from you? We need medicine. No, we need bandages. Come on, buddy. You gotta be kidding me. I could trade you an extra shotgun. Yeah, that is very generous of me. Yeah, more food. Yeah, sure, whatever. That hubris from me, though. Woof woof. We will need more components. That's fine. Maybe you can trade for more, actually. Oh, fantastic. Oh, have some cigarettes. More cigarettes? Even more cigarettes? A crowbar? Now we don't even have to go out for parts, we can just trade. Okay, now we can build our herbal garden, our herbal workshop. And now we're almost entirely self-sufficient. You bandage yourself up because no one seems to want to help you. Yeah, you're feeling bad. We're gonna work that out. Man, this is going well. Nope, you son of a bitch, get back to work. Nobody told you could rest. You may lie down when you may die when you have my permission to die. No, that's not how the code goes. Only when tobacco, cigarette. Just ready for cigs. We need pure alcohol. That's fantastic. We need to distill that. You know what? That shit ain't happening. I don't even remember the Bane quote anymore. I actually really didn't like that movie. We're gonna end the day because there's nothing else to do. I think everyone is fed. I actually really didn't like The Dark Knight Rises. I feel like the spoilers, the addition of Talia really undermined Bane, who's such a strong villain. You guard, you sleep, you scavenge. Food? Medicine? I don't even know where we should be going. That's dangerous. Rebel militiamen. Lots of meds, danger, pass. Supermarket, some food materials, huge amounts of weapons, lots of parts. Caution advised. Fuck it. Regret imminent, by the way. Spoiler alert. I'm not entirely sure this is gonna turn out that well. Did I die here? There's always the option to run. I have to repeat that to myself. You can always run. Well, the music indicates that it's gonna be a fight, and we need that for our herbal garden anyway. That is a person. That is a person. You are a little drunk. It was that door. There's a lot of targets. Go left. Go left. I know you're a person. Go left. Rats don't use ladders. Oh shit. That was a missed opportunity. But he's gonna come back. He's got a gun that clearly indicates he's a bad guy. Where are your friends? Upstairs? Fine. This is how this shit is gonna work. Oh, I've had enough. Oh, I regret this. Huh, alright. Okay. 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 And as much as tragic as Boris's death was, this will only serve to illuminate how well we're doing. But it's about time we have a death. But we got one of them. And you know what that means for the next episode? We're gonna get the rest. This has been Patinator. This has been This War of Mine. And it's about time we have some war. Some battles in this war of mine. Because we're not really having a war. I'll see you next time.